Blackstone presents Hearth and Home Witchcraft, Rituals and Recipes to Nourish Home and Spirit by Jennie Blonde. This book is read by Liisa, Ivary. To all the comfy, cozy witches out there, and to the practitioners who came before me, thank you for forging the path. Book Charm. I want to be sure you get the most out of this book, so if you would like, here's a charm to enchant this book and your listening to it. Place your palms facing your screen. Speak the following words aloud while imagining a warm golden light encapsulating the book. May my listening experience be comforting and warm. May this book help me see magic in the everyday to bring protection, joy, and nourishment to my home, family, and friends. Be it so. Introduction. When I opened my personal Instagram account, the first thing I was asked to provide was a username, which often is the most difficult part of starting any account. I wanted something that represented me, my craft, and where I was currently in my practice. I thought about my favorite parts of my personal practice, my daily ritual in the early mornings at my altar with my cup of coffee and candles, journaling in my book of shadows and pulling cards from my favorite decks of tarot and oracle cards, time spent in the kitchen speaking blessings and intention into the food that nourishes my family, spring and summer days spent in the garden tending to herbs and plants, asking them to grow. Hours of hiking in the local woods, watching the birds and small animals come and go. And evenings in front of the fireplace, curled up under a blanket with my dogs at my side, a mug of tea in my hands, reading the latest witchy book release. Reflecting on those things that have become such integral parts of my practice made me realize they all have something in common, a thread of comfort and calm, which led to the perfect words, the perfect name to encapsulate who I am, a comfy, cozy witch. I firmly believe that every witch's craft is constantly evolving, changing as they grow in their spirituality and their practice. That certainly was the case for me. When I began practicing, there weren't subgenres of witchcraft. I remember a witch being either a solitary practitioner or in a coven, pagan or not. When I started out...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?